Olá, boa tarde. Beautiful afternoon here in Sao Martinho de Porto. Well, I've actually set off on a bit of a stroll to find places to feature in a walking, talking tour that I'd like to do here. So if you're interested in joining me for a tour in San Martino, and I'd love to show it to you. So that's a tour of the outer. Let me just give you a panoramic of the. Oh, hold on a minute. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Sorry if the horizon goes wonky here, but that's looking down towards the green, the north end of the bay, and the quay that you can see here. And we've got some fishermen trying. I've never seen anybody catch anything in this bay yet. Today might be the day. And as I pan round all of the Marginal, the seafront here, you'll see Salida de Porto in the distance as well. And maybe that'll be our vista for our later than midday moment today. And that's, you can't see the Boca, the mouth of the bay there, 250-meter opening that allows for this beautiful quiet bay here. How about that? Should we feast our eyes on there for a moment and just turn our attention back from an external tour and a walk around the bay to a walking tour within, starting with our senses and bringing ourselves to the edge of our being in the world, in our senses, and just feel the weight of your body wherever it is. I've got my buttocks on a rock here. Too much information possibly, but I'm sat on a rock. I can feel my feet throbbing a little bit because I've been walking in the heat, and I've just come to rest, and I can feel the sensation of my feet in my shoes, and I can feel I've got a slightly sore throat as well. Apologies for that if it sounds raspy. And the sound of the waves lapping against the rocks here, sunshine on my back, on my legs. So if you could do the same where you are, just feel the senses, just be aware of your senses and the information that's coming into your senses. Feeling the breeze on my skin, weight of my body on this rock, hat on my head even, sun on my body. And we can just come into the edge of ourselves by being aware of the body on the chair or the sun on the skin. And we can get a sense of where we are by, if we close our eyes and just hear the sounds. Sorry, I'm giving you a beautiful view to look at and then asking you to shut your eyes. But I mean, you can just be in your senses, seeing what you see without extending out and thinking. That's the point here, is to bring the thinking back to the edge of ourselves and then use the awareness of that thinking to be aware of our inner landscape. So we've got a beautiful outer landscape to look at. And we're going to connect that with our inner landscape and our peacefulness and the depth of our inner being. And that, as I often suggest and recommend at around midday every weekday when I show you a beautiful view like this, that's an access to our inner calm and our inner space, is to get into our senses and connect with the breath. And to do it now, you can't connect or go within later. You can only do it now. And it might be that you just want to look at a beautiful view and turn off my commentary, which is fair enough. But if you do want to persist with the commentary and follow the guidance, the tour of ourselves, as it were, the tour of our being, the tour of our inner awareness, let's go. Let's do this. So continuing to feel the breeze coming in off the water on my face, and if you feel whatever sensation you've got, it's your sense of touch, clothes on the skin, body on the chair. Just get into your sense of touch. No need to judge the incoming data. Unless you're uncomfortable, then maybe just adjust. Get as comfortable as you can without getting into any contorted postures. And be aware that you're a body poised and balanced in this moment, wherever you happen to be. And hear what you can hear. Taste what you can taste without any comment or judgment. And then take a breath and feel that play of air in your nostrils or over your lips. Be aware of the rhythm of your breathing. No need to change it, just be aware of it. Let's go for 10 inhalations and exhalations and see what effect that has, okay? So 10 in-breaths and out-breaths in your own time. Right, that's approximately 10 inhalations and exhalations. I lost count. And what I'm aware of was my mind was going to see who was saying hi, hello to you, good morning. Yeah, it is lovely scenery, lovely to connect with you. And I had a little drama trying to see what your name was, and I can't see it, so I just let it go. And the beauty of coming back to the breathing is it's the regulation of the breathing. And I'm aware that it has stilled me somewhat. And I'm also aware that, I've got a little bit of a pressure in my belly, and that my mind, my thinking mind, is trying to do things. It's trying to work. And the regulation of the breath, coming back to the rhythm of the breath, is a really good reminder, or a counterpoint to the awareness of the breath is calming and regulating, whilst the mind says, look at this, look at that. And I was just seeing all of that playing out, and just knowing that I could come back to exhale 9, inhale 10, and so on, and just feel a lot easier than I did when I started. And this is the self-conditioning process that we can put ourselves through. And it's given me a purchase. It's given me a little niche in which to, or if I was rock climbing, it would be a little foothold or a finger hold even, on some sense of observation and stillness. And that's all we need to get started. To feel easier and stiller, and more peaceful. My awareness is aware of the more easy sense of peace and stillness I had when I started. It's only a sense of that, because that was then and this is now. But if I look at my state now, which is all we can do, it feels easier. It feels easy. I don't need to. It doesn't even need to be relative. It feels easy and appropriate and pleasant. And I've arrested my urge to think, and encouraged my urge to just actually sit back on these rocks and soak up scene without too much concern for what's next or what should I be doing, and all these ideas that the mind likes to come up with. Ah. So there you go, 10 minutes of San Martinho de Porto, and hopefully I've left you in a easier, more peaceful state than when we arrived here together. Maybe we'll do a bit more tomorrow. And in the meantime, let me just give you another quick pan of this bay. The opening out to the more vigorous, colder Atlantic into the calmer, stiller Bay of San Martinho de Porto, and the few boats that are parked here. As we pan into civilization and the development of humanity, these are like the thoughts, aren't they, in an otherwise pristine and empty mind. These are the expression of people's thoughts and impositions on the actual landscape. It's what we do. Until the next time. Hey bro, right back at you.